Hi, club members. I'm here with a friend of mine and a sponsor for the show, Wayne Blevins from E3Live For Horses. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is Wayne's products and how they've helped me, and I'll let you talk about the product and what it does and all that kind of stuff. So I guess we first kind of got together at the Sacramento
Horse Expo in Sacramento.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Western States, right?
That's right.
Yep. And you asked me to try some of your products on one of my horses, Dylan. You guys all know Dylan. And I took it home, and we started with Dylan. Now,
even though I didn't know what a problem he had there.
Yeah, he did have a major problem. Dylan, some of you guys probably don't know this, but Dylan actually had white line disease in both hind feet, and it was a very severe case of it. Actually, it came up about two inches up both hoof walls, and around 3/4 of the way around both back feet. And it was about the exact same time we diagnosed that, at the same time you gave me your product to try out. And with some corrective podiatry and some other products, and your product specifically, we've changed his feet. He went from being almost not rideable. I mean, he was lame for a little while there, to the point where we were growing hoof by the half an inch every couple of months. So, but I'll let you talk about more about that.
And Ryan, that's why we can give the guarantee we do, because it just works every time.
Mm-hmm. And
I was a horseshoer for 35 years,
really?
And anytime I had white line, it got to be, in the end, the last 10 years I was a shoer, I had all my clients using it. And this white line that you're talking about, that can just be devastating to a horse.
Yeah, definitely.
And it takes good farrier work,
mm-hmm.
or podiatry work,
right,
as you call it. And I like that term. And it takes good nutrition to fight it from the inside. So you gotta do the farrier and the nutrition both.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the major things that I saw with Dylan's feet was, number one, I mean, the most dramatic thing was the fact that he was growing hoof like it was going out of style.
And that's what you need.
Yeah, and it was not just the flaky, poor hoof that you get. A lot of other products. It was very healthy, viable tissue that was coming through,
right.
And not just around the white line area, the golden line, I guess.
But it did fill in with
right.
good keratin material, is what that is.
Yeah, definitely. The sole was waxy and looked very healthy.
And you get a thicker sole.
Yeah, definitely. And in fact, we've actually gone from having shoes on him to now he's completely barefoot. So it's been a great product for me. And there's other things that I noticed too was, his hair coat got better,
right.
his overall attitude. Dylan's one of those type of horses that has to go all the time on the road. I mean, he's on the road as much as I am a lot of times.
That's really stressful.
It's very stressful. And, I saw his attitude changed. He wasn't so cranky when he got to different expos and different places we have to take him. And he just felt, and I think looked more healthy than what he was before I started the product with him.
Well, I found that this product really helps with regulating the temperament of a horse.
Yeah.
If they're high-strung, it'll calm them down. If they're lethargic, it'll pick them up, and it just makes them healthy.
Right. Now, does it do anything to the gut at all, or change any of that type of stuff?
Well, I don't really get into that. I fell into this business because I saw what it did with hooves.
Right.
And as a trainer,
mm-hmm.
I use the algae myself, and I know what it does for me. It makes me more alert and
mm-hmm.
more focused, and I just really felt that it did that for the horse as well.
Oh, good.
But as far as vet stuff, that really takes a lot of scientific research, and we really haven't got much into that. But the short answer is I believe it does.
Okay, great.
I believe it helps with what ails them.
Sure. Well, I mean, I've seen that. The reason I asked is because, like I said, Dylan definitely changed. And one of the main things that he did when we went on the road is he'd go off his feed for a day.
Yeah.
And basically just, I'm not picky at things, kind of picky at his hay and stuff like that. When I started feeding your product, it was immediately. I mean, he was like, I'm hungry, I want to eat, I'm happy, I'm focused, and everything else, and things changed for him. It was very good. And one of the things I want you guys to know at home too is I don't endorse products. I don't think I've endorsed a product really ever in my career. And the reason that I've always done that is because, you know, I didn't want to tie myself down to a product that, you know, if I didn't know for sure what the product was like and
it's risky.
And it's definitely. And you know, I'm here to tell you guys I've used your product, I like your product, and I'm going to endorse your product. So it's a good product, and I really truly believe in it. And you know, if for you guys at home, the horses have, you know, shelly feet or you know, just poor feet in general, correct?
Yeah.
Or just for anything really, the E3Live For Horses is definitely going to help them out.
And you know, I know exactly how you feel. Even as a horseshoer, I didn't endorse products because I know exactly how you feel. You know, but when you see the same results over and over again, and the only difference is E3Live For Horses, you got to pay attention to that. And I started recommending it to my clients, and they started using it. I saw the same thing. I started telling other horseshoers and trainers about it, and they saw the same thing, and it just kind of sucked me into it. You know, that's when something works, you can't argue with it.
Exactly. That's why I do the program that I do. You know, that's why I train the way I train. If it works,
that's right.
Do it.
That's right.
So
and
it makes sense. There actually was another horse, and I had a chance to talk to you about this horse too. Jesse. Jesse was another horse that we have on the property, and as we were talking, I remember we had split it up between Dylan and Jesse. It wasn't just Dylan, just he made changes with, and Jesse had major problems. She was a poor purchase for me. We'd gone out. Long story short, bought this horse very quickly, and she came home, and the shoer actually pulled the shoes off her feet, and about 3/4 of a foot came with it. They had put it together with epoxy.
Oh boy!
And we'd struggled and struggled.
Just poor material.
Poor material, yeah. Struggled a long time to get it to the point where it was growing hoof and all that kind of stuff. And the moment we started your product, the hoof again started growing faster, started looking better. She was dead lame. I mean, you can ask any of my guys that work for me here. She was dead lame. And after feeding your product for just a little while, she started to change. And now she's completely sound and doing great. I mean, it's great. This is the reason why I'm endorsing this product, because it just works, man.
Well, you know, I've been with this product for years, and I just hear these kind of stories every day, and after a while, I'm just not surprised anymore.
Right.
I expect it. That's why we can give the guarantee we give. This is a freshwater algae. It's different than ocean algae or kelp or some of the other products that are on the market. Much more nutritious.
Where does it come from?
It comes from Klamath Lake in Oregon.
Okay.
And it's the only place on the planet where this particular species of algae exists. It's Aphanizomenon flos-aquae is the scientific name.
All right.
Say that 3 times fast.
No, thank you.
Yeah, okay. But there are a lot of toxic algae. Of course, you don't want to be just getting this from anybody that's on the internet. Who you buy it from is real important, because how it's harvested is the whole game.
Right.
Our harvester is the only harvester that offers this algae live and just microfiltered for human consumption.
Really?
And we offer the same quality algae for horses.
Great. Well, Wayne, I tell you what, it was a pleasure sitting here talking with you. What's your website? E3Live4Horses.com. Great.
And that's FOR, horses, not the number 4.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, if you guys get a chance, visit his website, get some product for your horses, get some product for yourself, and try it out. Give us a call back. Let us know how it worked for you guys, and I know you're going to like it. I promise you're going to like it. So, Wayne, again, thank you very much for.
I couldn't be more pleased at your results, and your endorsement is very important to us. And,
you're welcome.
And thank you very much for that.
No problem. So let's move on to the next piece now. We'll see you in a little bit.